Truly wireless earbuds are becoming more affordable by the day and are possibly the hottest electronic product category in our country right now. The prices of truly wireless earbuds have been dropping drastically. The entry-level price point for a pair of truly wireless earbuds in our country currently hovers around the ₹1,000 mark. Now, one of the earbuds that I reviewed recently is the pTron Bassbuds Lite, which were available for a price of ₹899 at launch. Now, today I have the Truke Fit Pro, which are available for $999. And my question is, should you spend such a low price point for a pair of truly wireless earbuds, or should you spend more? Well, I'm Ershad from Mr. Phone, and that's what we're going to find out in my full review of the Truke Fit Pro. But before we move on, don't forget to hit that red subscribe button and the bell icon right next to it to get notified whenever Mr. Phone puts out an awesome new tech video. Also, we're building communities over at Telegram and Instagram, links to which should be in the description below. First impressions always matter, and the moment I saw the green color box, I was taken aback. It looks stunning for a product so affordable. The box is also extremely tiny for good measure, and I love the fact that you have a lanyard loop now with the case. Plus, the case has a Type-C port at the bottom. That's not it, the case is made of plastic, but it has a feltish finish that feels super smooth to the touch. Yes, if you have oily fingers, it will get greasy, but there is no denying that it looks good. Although not everything is hunky-dory. For example, the finish is below average. You can see a gap between the lid and the case on the rear. Plus, there are some sharp edges due to the unfinished plastic molding process. The machine line engineering in this case is definitely cutting some corners. Also, the lid doesn't open freely and attaches to the case like a compass box. Look at this. Furthermore, the magnets holding the buds inside the case are not very strong, and they fall off easily. Saw that? Finally, there is a row of LED lights to indicate the charge level on the case. Coming to the buds, these are made entirely of plastic, really cheap plastic. The kind of toys that you get at your local Friday bazaar. Well, the plastic is of that kind. The plastic is so thin that the LED indicator light bleeds through it. But then again, how can you bring the cost down to ₹999 otherwise? Anyway, the earbuds are designed to look like a dolphin diving midair. Do you see that? Having said that, the insert attached to this dolphin design has a wide bore with an extended plastic covering that tends to dig into your ears. I'm pretty certain that every single ear type will find this uncomfortable for long listening sessions. To add to that, the fit is not very confidence inspiring. It can fall down during a run. The Fit Pro has physical controls and it works fairly well. There is a very good clicky feel to it, and a single press plays or pauses music like you can see on your screen right now. Long press for 2 seconds on the right bud moves to the next song, and long pressing on the left bud goes to the previous track. There is no volume control here, just like most earbuds out there. Now, the Truke Fit Pro uses Bluetooth 5.0 to connect to a smartphone. It has a range of 10 meters, and for the most part that number checks out. However, I did face a few connection drops here and there. Moreover, the automatic pairing and automatic switch off when you take the buds out of the box and put it back in the box again worked really well and seamlessly, and it was pretty fast too. So kudos to Truke for getting that right. Now, many folks would want to buy this as an affordable option for gaming. Well, it does slightly lag, and the sound is definitely delayed from when you touch a particular command and for it to respond. So this may not be the best bet for gaming for sure. Now, talking about the battery, Truke claims that you can get 4.5 hours on a single charge, but I actually got 6 hours 12 minutes at 100% volume. Yes, I'm shocked too. Why did Truke underplay the numbers? I have no clue. Anyways, you get 24 hours on the case for what it is worth. As for the sound, there are 13mm drivers inside, and the Fit Pro streams music at the SBC codec only. What took me by surprise was that it sounds big enough with a fairly tight bass. In Mirza by Nuclear, the bass was foot tapping enough for most people to enjoy it, but don't expect it to have good timing because the attack was kinda slow. And in a song like Arithmophobia by Animals as Leaders, I could hear the track going one beat slower on the Fit Pro. Another appreciable quality of the sound of the Fit Pro is that the instrument separation is good. At no point did the mix sound muddy to me, like it was pretty decent. Even in the complex instrumentation of Do I Wanna Know by the Arctic Monkeys, the Fit Pro performed admirably well for such low priced truly wireless earbuds. But that's where the adulation stops. My biggest grouse with the sound was the horrendous tonality and how the instruments sounded so damn colored. For example, in Do I Wanna Know, I mean, none of the guitars, none of the bass drums, none of the drums sounded like they should. Moreover, the treble was so unrefined that it screeches into your ears. There are certain peaks in some songs that gets particularly irritating. For example, in Undone by Spaces and Sarah D. Warren. For most folks, the sound quality of the Truke Fit Pro will be fun because of the fairly tight bass response. However, don't go expecting a very good sound or anything. Finally, when it comes to the call quality, these are super disappointing. Neither could I hear the caller on the other end, nor could the caller hear me clearly, and these are super disappointing on that front. I will just put up a recording right now so you can listen to that and judge for yourself.
Good. I thought it was like bad.
नहीं अब clean नहीं है.
Exactly. It's not that. It's actually like kind of weird. Like I can't hear you clearly because of like the sound metallic to me.
तेरी आवाज
What do you
बीच में drop कर जा रही है क्या?
Exactly. I thought so. Dude, this is really bad mic. Like these are really bad mics. So I just wanted to see what the problem is.
The rupees 999 price tag of the Truke Fit Pro is its biggest advantage. Now, when something is priced so low that it actually goes below the threshold of an entry-level pair of product, my only question is, does this work as intended? And for the most part, if you keep your expectations in check, the Truke Fit Pro actually works well. My biggest gripe is that the fit is definitely not comfortable for long listening sessions, and of course I did face a few connection drops here and there. And finally, the sound quality is not very refined. The details are not there at all. But you do get a very tight bass sound, therefore which should get your foot tapping when you're on the go and about. Also, not to mention that the battery life of 6 hours plus is actually very good, and that is something that I actually tested and was completely shocked. So yeah, overall when you look at it, it's not a bad deal at all. However, I'm not so sure about how the quality will be from different product to product, and if they can actually maintain quality control for its entire lineup of products. So that could be an issue. So maybe you might end up with a pair of bad earbuds. So if you do buy these, do let me know in the comment section below what you think about them. Until next time, this is Ershad from Mr. Phone signing off. Goodbye and Godspeed, my friends.